we are observing a wild animal in its natural habitat, the jar. If one wishes to get a closer look, we highly advise using the Z targeting method and slowly walking up towards it and destroying it! Hey everybody, here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. In the previous episode, we continued on through the Great Bay Temple after getting the ice arrows. And in today's episode, we're finally going to be finishing off this awesome dungeon that now sucks because the ice arrows and Zora swimming were nerfed. Isn't that exciting? Alright, it is boss time now, and you may notice I'm now Hylium Link because, well, I had to leave this area to go get some fairies. So that's pretty interesting. You'll see on the corner of the screen right now that if you, for whatever reason, you need to leave the boss of this area, you can play the Song of Soaring to get out of this dungeon. And when you return to the dungeon, a teleportation thingy will appear that will make it so that you don't have to go throughout the entire dungeon all over again, which is a really nice change that I really greatly appreciate. So, one thing that I don't appreciate is, remember how I said that the sparkly water was completely gone? And how the sparkly water is the only thing affected by ice arrows? This room keeps the good ice arrow physics. What in the world, game? You still have it in here, but it's locked by a boss room that doesn't even need it! What in the world was Nintendo thinking when they did that? I don't understand it. Technically, it was Grezco that made this version, but I don't care. I blame Nintendo. Alright, so the bosses in this area, one thing I want to say about it is that, first of all, you want to use the ice arrows, the fire arrows, excuse me. You want to use the fire arrows because it's going to deal more damage, and we also have Chateau Romani already, so we have unlimited magic. Also, Chateau Romani going to be your best friend forever in this area, because this is a very magic-intense boss fight. So the Chateau Romani is pretty much a requirement because of the Zora swimming, which we're going to need to get to a little bit later in the boss fight. Because, spoiler alert, there's more than one phase. Where are you right now? Alright, get off to the side. And we're able to just barely attack its toe. Fish don't have toe, but whatever. Oh, there you are. And one thing that can be a little bit problematic with this boss fight is that the Georg can be a little bit hard to see if you're not careful. Georg can be a little bit hard to see in the water. And also Z targeting is going to be very useless for this because the range on Z targeting isn't very far, and you're going to get, and their Z targeting is going to get turned off pretty frequently. Get off to the side. I keep not going off to the side. Do what I say, not what I do. I thought that was Georg and it wasn't. Alright. And we fell in the water. This is probably one of the more stressful bosses in Majora's Mask. Because the thing was, Adawa seemed intimidating at first, but was destroyed very easily because of the Deku Nut strategy. And Goat, as awesome as that boss was, it was literally just a circle, so it wasn't all that intense. This one, however, it can be pretty intimidating because you know that if you get in the water right now, you're pretty much screwed. And the sound effects in general, they also add to the stress as well. I'm not saying it's bad or anything like that. I think it's a very well-designed boss fight. But one thing that I gotta say, I've been wanting to say this for a little while, but I didn't think it was a good time in the past to do it. But I really do not like that they added eyeballs onto all the bosses. It just, like the ice arrow change, it dumps down the bosses and makes their weak point way too obvious while also kind of ruining their design. Like, Georg has an eyeball in his mouth. That's just weird. I don't like that. But what I do like is the fact that we're now moving on to phase 2, which means this boss fight is almost over. So, go into Zora form, go into the water, and this is where all your Chateau Romani awesomeness is going to be coming into play. because we pretty much need our good swimming controls to survive this boss fight. If you run out of magic, you are out of luck. I mean, there are magic jars around here, but if you run out of magic jars, and you run out of magic, and every other word that involves the word magic, then you're not going to have a good time. Alright, so what I recommend you do is to use a boomerang to destroy that. That didn't work. I don't know why that didn't work. Why didn't that work? What the heck? That was close enough. Okay. So yeah, you want to use the chains to activate that. And get away from me, you stupid fish. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Go away, go away, go away, go away! There we go, okay. What the heck was that? The chain disappeared before I even had a chance to attack it. Are you kidding me? Okay. I like this boss fight, but this phase is really, really dumb. It would have been cool in the original version, but again, the stupid Zora controls made it bad, which is really, really dumb. But what we want to do is destroy the chain so that the explosion thingy will attack York, so you can attack its weirdly placed eyeball. I still don't understand why this has to be inside the mouth. Like, couldn't it have been on the back or something like that? Or on one of the fins? I don't understand. It's really weird. So I go over to where the York is going to be located. Activate this again. And, okay, that was very dumb. I gotta say, of all the bosses in Majora's Mask, this is probably the one that I replay the least on this version, because this second phase of the boss fight is just needlessly complicated with the Zora swimming controls. Oh my goodness, why aren't you... Okay, it's kind of making me upset that he's not doing the inhaling thingy when I need him to. He just keeps spawning these stupid fish, that's very annoying. Gorg, I'm right here. I'm right here. Swim towards the chain. Swim towards the chain so that I can destroy you. Okay, are you kidding me? Okay, so this is a big reason why I want to get fairies, because that attack does so much damage, it's really stupid to avoid. Can this... Nope, it doesn't work. Okay, I was trying to see if using the Zora swimming would destroy the chains, but apparently it didn't work. Okay, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy, old pal. Let me destroy your children so that I can destroy you too. It sounds very cruel and heartless, but I don't care. I just want this stupid boss to be over with. Oh my god! Die already! What the heck? Every freaking time I try to go for those chains, those stupid fish appear instead! Oh my goodness gracious with gravy! This boss fight kind of sucks! Where are you now? Go away! There's even a chain near you! And of course you're doing the inhaling now when I don't need you to! Okay, I'm gonna try swimming around you and attacking you like that. Screw the chains! I'm doing this my way! I don't care if this isn't the way you're supposed to do it, but I'm gonna swim around him. And those fish are kinda creepy up close. It reminds me of a story in Tomb Raider 3 how the piranhas appeared right near the screen when I died, and it was really, really creepy. Go away, Link! Okay, I'm sorry for being really loud, but this boss fight annoys me so much on this version. There we go, finally, we attacked it a second time. Oh my goodness. Okay. Destroy you. There we go. It's all good now. Okay, that's all fine. It's all good, it's all good. Just swim towards another chain so that I can destroy you. I really don't like how they changed this boss fight in this version. It's really stupid. But c'est la vie. That's French for something. We finally got you to inhale another bomb thingy. Please let this boss fight be over. Go! There we go! My goodness! I used to like this boss fight, and then those stupid chains did stuff, and I don't like it anymore. Okay, we finally destroyed it. We can move on from this horrible place. But again, I loved Great Bay Temple before. This was one of my favorite Zelda dungeons ever. And I go back and forth over whether or not this is my favorite one of all time. But there are also some other great Zelda dungeons as well. But it seems like they went out of their way to ruin everything that I love about this dungeon. Sorry 3DS version, but it's true. And my 3DS is almost dead. We want you to lend us your power. If you just leave things as they are, something terrible will happen to this world. Surely you're the only ones who can stop it. That's what Tail was trying to tell us. Help. Our friend. I get it. You had to help the last one. Then promise us this. You'll cooperate with us? Now the Zora warrior's soul can finally rest in peace. But the evil that haunts this land has not completely vanished, Link. I too must obey the laws of ancient times and plug in my 3DS charger because, oh my god, it's about to die, and if I lose this recording, I'm going to be upset. I too must obey the laws of ancient times and again merely watch from my deep slumber. I shall depart after enjoying Lulu's voice a little bit longer. I think the gods can permit that. So, we'll be exploring the peaceful Zora's Domain in the next episode. But as for now, we'll be returning to the Great Bay Temple to collect the Stray Fairies. So, cue the montage! Now that we've saved all the Stray Fairies of Great Bay Temple, now it's time to go return them to the Great Fairy. Now, the path to getting to the Great Fairy is a little bit out of the way, so I don't blame you if you haven't found this one on your own time. I know it took me a little while to figure it out where it's supposed to be located out of my first playthrough. But what you want to do, you want to use the hook shot onto these trees over here to climb over to an island over there. So that's pretty interesting. Just destroy you. And go over to this island. Now you could keep going off over this way to get to the entrance to the Great Bay Temple, but we already figured words. But we already figured everything else out over there. That's a very poor way of wording that, but I don't feel like rewording myself, and I mostly can't do that because of the way I'm doing commentary for this Let's Play. Yay! So, what we want to do, take a bomb over here, and blow up the boulder. Kind of wish this is like Breath of the Wild where you can remotely detonate the bombs. But anyway, now we go in here. Oh, it's a fairy fountain! Ooh, fancy. Oh, courageous young one, I am the Great Fairy of Courage. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. As thanks, I shall lend you my strength. Your defense has been strengthened. Enemies now do half as much damage as before. You found all the Stray Fairies of the Great Bay Temple. Oh boy, isn't that exciting? You're repeating the same thing 3 times in a row. Isn't that great? Come see me whenever you are overcome by weariness. I just noticed, Link waves goodbye to the Great Fairy. That's really adorable. But now that we've taken care of all that, we're ending this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. In the next episode, we're going to be exploring the peaceful Great Bay coast now that we've taken care of the Great Bay Temple. And next time, we need to get rid of you. Oh yeah.